So by now we all know that presenting ourselves as the thought leader or expert in our trade can help position us as the go-to resource for our clients or consumers. After all, when it's time to purchase an item or a service, don't we all want to get it from whoever is best? Last week we talked about writing blog content for your own platform. This week, let's get content out onto other platforms through content marketing. I'm Paul with 360. So both native ads and sponsored content are subsets of content marketing and refer to high-quality paid content which appears side by side within articles and editorials written on other websites or publications without being perceived as strict advertising. Strategically blending in with other content is a powerful way to establish your brand. If you wanted to create a native ad in Durango Magazine or The Telegraph, let's say, the article your team would write looks and sounds like the regular articles produced within those publications. According to eMarketer in 2016, 9 out of 10 marketers that were surveyed identified that they were either mainstream adopters or at least dipping their toes into content marketing, while only 10% had never tried using content marketing within their overall strategies. So we're talking about content marketing, but there are two subsets, native advertising and sponsored content. So let's separate the two. What separates native advertising from sponsored content is the goal. Native advertising is designed to incite action or convince, and usually includes a deliberate call to action of some form. While sponsored content, on the other hand, is more about informing the audience in general about a topic, rather than selling a specific service or product. For example, you could write a native advertising piece about a specific problem, and position and present your business as a tangible and actionable solution to that problem. Alternatively, a sponsored content piece would focus more on how the reader themselves can solve or work around that problem and have that, oh, aha, you happen to be the expert providing that information. Both can be effective depending on what you want to achieve. But with over half, 54% of consumers saying that they have felt deceived by native advertising, here's 3 ways to do content marketing without coming across as deceitful or misleading. So step 1 is to define your goal or mission. What expertise can you share that provides real value to your potential audience while keeping in mind that your audience is actually the publication's audience? Think long-term strategy, big picture brand, rather than short-term tactics. Right to that. Step 2 is to think about holding attention through your writing rather than just grabbing at it. You know, people are increasingly attuned to clickbait titles and statements, which is just like fluff. It effectively gets attention, but it doesn't hold it, because you get there and you're like, well, what was that? I was expecting something different, and they just wanted a click. You need to work on delivering an experience that'll have folks sticking around, rather than getting to where they click to and feeling like they've just been had. To do that, you've got to create true value. Be genuine and meaningful by providing information that provides clear benefits to the readers. And finally, write content with skill and tact. Not only is high quality content stuff that's engaging, practical, and generally speaking, well written, but is better received by audiences, and it also has a longer term, more valuable search engine optimization benefit to you. So folks, content marketing in this written type, what we're talking about here, whether native ads or sponsored content, is a powerful way to establish your brand. Whether you're producing it in-house or hiring someone to create this content, it is not a gimmick. It can be very effective. With that in mind, thank you so much for listening. Hope you have a wonderful day and a better week.